fit into this?
We ended, so you don't have to magically fit anywhere.
Yeah,
Amazing!
We completed the quest. We get to go home, so poof, you
Yeah, all you really missed was them absolutely trouncing this the bounty, and also letting go upon finding out that it was a mercenary gig. A couple monks. Fled into the wind. And then people came in with treasure chests because they found out how they're getting paid. How all these bandits were going to get paid. But now you guys are getting paid. The city's going to get paid. It's going to be great.
We're all getting paid!
And that fox is cunning.
I think Sarah can bring that one.
That's here.
Yes. You may get some rest after this adventure. People may do as they wish after the fight. It was around... frack. Piss. The fight happened around... afternoon and dragged on till... a couple of... like an hour or two to really finish up the mop-up. After that, you essentially had the rest of the day to yourselves to do as you see fit. Help do interrogations or investigate or inventory, or just say, nah, let everybody else do that. Bury the dead, heal the wounded, do whatever you wish. Unless you all wish to go ahead and skip to the next day, or whatever.
Well, I'm just going to be helping out as needed, so I don't think I need to play that out.
And what you specifically wish to go about that? Just curious.
Just, seeing where they need extra bodies, so probably burying the dead part-time, mopping up a little bit, possibly, helping, make sure we didn't miss anything hiding in a crate or somebody trying to hide in a closet kind of thing. So a little bit of all of the above.
Oh, yes. One thing that is brought up by a couple guards and a couple firebrands. Turns out a couple people did get out. One of them being a rather... the person telling you this kind of gets this look. Bombastic half-orc? I don't know. Apparently she had bombs. There was explosions.
As in teleported out or ran
out? Ran out. And then just vanished. Nobody could catch her. She was just... poof. But, to be... One of the firebrands comes over and is like, to be fair, it was just the Veneno guards. They didn't have anything magical with them.
Hey, Sai, you want to go hunting?
Who?
Cyrus.
Oh.
The token black chick. Alright, so we're going hunting.
I'll stay behind and, I guess heal any fighters as needed.
Lay on that assist bonus. Alright.
Alright. So, in order to track, they point you in the general direction of where she had gone. Looking on the map, you're at the... Is anyone else going on this hunt?
I'm going with her.
Besides,
Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
Is there, are there people that need, healing here, or is that pretty much tended to?
There is people going to be needing to get healed up and bandages it up. There will always be need.
Okay, I will stay here and heal people as needed.
Actually, Zalasha would probably direct you to go see how probably help out with the siege casualties.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you'll go through the teleporter array or teleportation sign and end up over there. Is anyone wishing to go with Kinara?
No.
Alright.
Actually, who all is going? Who all is staying at this point? Is Kiara the only one staying?
I do not know what Sarah is going to be doing.
Sarah's gonna go with the party?
Well, the
The party's currently splitting, and that's why
Sort
I'm
of
asking.
splitting?
Okay, where are we splitting to? Because I just logged on, so I don't know what the split is.
Okay. The Veneno guards just informed the party that they're trying to track down someone who had gotten out a quote-unquote bombastic half-orc who's very, very colorful with explosions and words. And you all are apparently going to try to track down. And Kianara is going to be helping out the casualties that happened at the fort down south by going through the teleportation array that apparently was here. So far, it's Len, Cyrus, and Kyome going to be going on the hunt, and Kianara is going to go by himself so far.
I guess I'll join the hunting party.
Alright then.
If everyone's going to do that, I'll go with Kinara.
Okay.
I'd say you probably make more sense with him anyway, since you had healing buffs, and that way all the nature people end up on the tracking and stuff.
Alright. So, we shall begin with the hunting party at first. You all take the exit that the Veneno guards point you out. And so, how would you like to begin the hunt? And actually, to answer Sierra's questions, let's see. Do we have anything of hers? Any drops of blood?
They said she
Not-
was exploding stuff, so she probably smells like gunpowder, which you are very familiar with.
Let's see, with these particular ones, I need to check something.
So if all else, we have that.
Do-do-do-do. For them, does it say what the type is? I don't know if these would be. Actually, for you, you're actually not seeing any gunpowder with these particular bombs. Or at least of the couple of them.
So we're still underground, right?
Underground, leading up towards, basically leaving the mine.
Are there
particular-
trees once we get outside?
No, it is a very rocky mountain. It was basically a mine quarry.
Well, sometimes there's trees on top of the hill once you get up there, but okay.
True. True, but this was not only a abandoned quarry, but well,
I tried.
it's a good try. So, what people doing?
Well, she was asking about stuff she could pick up for scent.
Drops of blood. They haven't seen any, and kind of hard to tell with everybody else's drops of blood. They're not sure what she owns, so they're not particularly sure. They're
All right. You said her bombs were not gunpowder based.
yes.
Does that mean we have a sample of her bomb?
Let's see of her bombs, the explosion,
Or
how
a
they
blast site,
work.
maybe, that we can sniff?
How tall did she look? Respectively for Triss. Things left. Go ahead and make a knowledge engineering,
Aha!
if you have it.
Damn straight I have it.
Not everyone does.
Well, it's kind of essential to my build, so.
Okay, and for Sierra, quite tall for even a taller than an average man, so maybe 6 feet, 6'2". $25. Okay, that's pretty good. And okay, so I'll get the Triss for that check. For this, you recognize it going through, at least kind of smelling it even through your mask and all the other gunpowder and all the rest. You recognize it as a similar substance as the stuff that you found downstairs with the inventory. This seems to be crystalline or in magical combination.
Alright, well, since that implies I have a sample, I will wave it under Gar's nose so he can get a scent.
Okay. So with all that, survival check to begin the hunt. To look for footprints of that variety, Sierra. And for Garth, it would be... Was it survival as well?
Tracking, survival and tracking.
Yep.
Wait, we don't need 2 assisting, right?
Hmm?
Doesn't hurt.
Okay, I'll assist then.
There can never be too many assists.
I got it.
Hell is it? Where did I leave my book?
That's survival, right?
It's
Yep.
a sub-skill under survival, yeah.
It's still survival, technically. It's just that you basically get a bonus. 1 second, looking for things.
17 and BRB because I have to get pizza. Tristan, can you break down my dice box on your way down?
Alright!
Pathfinder.
Sierra.
I am lost without it. Seriously, what the hell?
Roll for Garth.
Leaving it, right?
Oh, I forgot Sarah's assist bonus. 1 second.
So weird. Oh shit, nat 20. Any successful assists anyway? As well?
1 second, I'm adding that in.
Okay.
So Sierra's is actually 35. still my good roll for the night. Watch.
Yeah. Here's a 5 for each phrase that the caster does not meet. Okay, cool.
As for the rules of automatic success, we found her. Got him.
Okay, so and Sarah, what was your assist? Did you succeed on? Well, did you succeed on the
Yeah, she
assist?
succeeded her assist roll.
Yeah. Okay, so total nat 20 plus 30. All right.
And I'm
So,
throwing
Cyrus?
magic in there, too, just to make sure we have our bases covered.
So what?
I'm throwing a detect magic down on it also, just to make sure we have our bases covered.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so Cyrus does find a pair of prints that are quite more heavily indented as per her height, and since she was booking it, she can also tell because it's heading away from the fight. You follow it, and Garth also takes the crystalline smell, kind of sneers at a little bit, just kind of sniffs, coughs a little, but picks up on a scent and follows the same way that Cyrus starts heading towards down the hill mountain thing, the quarry. I don't know what to call it, but starts heading down it past guards and a few Firebrands here and there who are finally finishing up with rounding up everybody. And you get to the base of the hill towards your camp, or the general overall camp. This is when it starts getting a little bit more difficult. However, Cyrus is keen on the hunt and follows it to find some of the horses to basically the horse stable. The I don't know what to really call it besides a temporary horse stable or a horse post. Yeah, there's my words. Yeah. And the tracks disappear from there.
Is that a horse stable?
It's essentially a very large area where the horses are posted up because everybody had to get here on a horse or track them somehow. Covered wagons and the like.
Alright, well, fan out then. Let's search for this bastard.
Oh, question, is this too loud?
A tad. Just a little.
Sure.
Would this be perception or tracking at this point?
What would you like to do?
Well, for fanning out to search for the person, I wasn't, keep searching for, This is where the tracks led. That would imply they're around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
actively searching for a person in this situation fall under perception or tracking?
Perception for this particular one.
Okay, well, I will chuck a detect magic cone out then for her, see if her crystals resonate. Ooh.
Anyone else doing anything?
I will assume I'm going to roll for Sierra.
I'll roll perception and be looking around with Polka.
You're being quarantined, Sarah?
26, and yes, I am. I've quarantined myself.
Yeah, but she didn't so.
That's how you keep the rest of the house from getting your illness. You quarantine yourself.
Normally, though, by the time one person gets sick, it's already been able to spread before the symptoms showed up.
Yeah, luckily that hasn't happened to us. Sierra, do you want to channel something to perception, or you just want to use your normal perception? As you can totally go Falcon Eye if you want to.
What?
What? Gar rolled a natural 1.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I was like,
Who knows?
Alright. With everybody's different roles, for Garth, he's kind of now just kind of sniffing at, rubbing his nose, trying to get rid of the scent because it's still tingling in his nose in a rather. It's annoying his nose more or less. But I can't find my words. My gosh. The rest of you, however, kind of go about the stable, try to see, or supposed going about trying to find kind of some sign of where she went. And you do notice that on initial count, there's a horse missing. There's 2 horses missing.
Aha! She's ridden off into the sunset.
I guess it's time to track a horse then. Odds are pretty good that said horse probably, hauled ass out of here, so there probably aren't that many tracks of people hauling ass.
Mm-hmm.
She might have been waiting for having someone waiting for her, or she sent horses in 2 different directions. Does one foot imprint maybe look deeper than the other? Because a horse carrying weight is going to have a deeper footprint.
For that, it's gonna have to be survival, I think, to determine that particular nature. I think.
Give me a minute.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. So, you do find, as Tris pointed out, there's not many tracks hauling ass away from the camp. So, when you do find the tracks, you're able to follow them. It is indeed 2 separate tracks of horse hooves. It's a little difficult at first to determine which one's which, but it seems to be the left one, since they're because they are riding side by side.
Alright, let's stick with that one then. Do you want to grab some horses so we can keep up?
I guess.
Before you do this action, keep in mind she does have at least an hour or 2 ahead of you.
Yes, but you can't keep that pace up for long, and more importantly, she's probably going to stop at some point when she thinks she's far enough ahead. If the tracker wants to, admit the trail's gone cold and give up, we can do that too, but... No, you can't channel the Kenyan or the Puma.
Okay, Peppy. Alright, so you fall. So, are all 3 of you taking up this chase?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Follow
you saw.
plasma to the end of the earth.
So you grab some horses and head. One of the guards initially goes up to you saying, "What the hell? How are you doing?" But you kick up dust and yell back something of, "We're finding shitlords," or something to that tune, I assume. And you ride up after the prince. Garth will be following his scent. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Eric. You follow it a good ways. I will switch to the Veneno map. That way it's easier. So let's get rid of that. So you're about there. Do. Excuse me. So you begin heading out towards south. Oh shit. south, kind of bending, and eventually, after an hour, it does split off. One heading into Veneno, one heading to the coast. Okay. Is it just going to be Cyrus and Garth? Just curious. Okay.
What was the
For tracking, they're trying to figure out which set of footprints to follow, essentially.
um 23.
Okay. At this point, did you say you also rolled Triss? For Len specifically.
Yeah, Len rolled an assist bonus for Cyrus.
Okay. So you pause at the fork in the road, trying to determine which way it went.
What do your Alvin eyes see?
Garth takes up the scent, trying to smell it out. He goes left, goes right, and just huffs. For either of you, the prints for this particular area have been very, very well done in that they have been confused. Whoever this is, she's seemed to have taken both horses and kind of moved them around so the prints kind of meshed together before splitting off. It's much more difficult to tell which way she went.
Somebody want to talk to a squirrel and see what they saw?
Are there trees yet?
Oh yeah, there's trees.
I'll talk to the trees.
Alright, are you doing the spell or are you doing the Sylvan?
I'm gonna try without the spell first.
Okay, so
Look at the trees, see if one looks a little bit different than the others.
okay, so
Possibly look for an older one so they'll be able to talk better.
okay, so Sarah's going to talk to a tree. Sierra's going to talk to an animal. Let's see. Where's my dice? One. You. All right. Wow. Okay. And. Okay. So, who would like to talk first? Who would like to talk to what first?
Sierra can talk to the squirrel first.
Alright, so Sierra, you, a particular animal you're looking for. Any visible? You do. There's a few about. There are some squirrels, some rabbits, some birds chirping. And let's go. Okay. So you approach the birds. Wild magic. Is this an actual spell? Wild magic, speak with animals? Okay. Oh, that's the primal?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I'm so used to the D&D term for it.
Speak with dead? No, she's not speaking with the dead. Not yet. Does it make them more friendly? Okay. Yep. Good sir, you had a dwarf mate like a golem out of stone, and you look at this out of absurdity. For shame. Anyways, so Sierra, you approach the birds. Well, any particular way you wish to word this about asking? Friendly light. Okay, short meet and greet. You quickly introduce yourself as Cyrus and then ask my question. Ask your questions. I assume you're asking which way the half-orc went. Just press Y for yes. Y for yes, N for no. Say nothing if you mean yes. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and speed it since you might be busy. You ask the birds, and... Oh. Alright. And what be? Actually, yeah, a diplomacy roll. Due to certain companions.
Hey, you can do that.
I'm still kind of weirded out that I don't know where my book is. So weird. 29.
The spell doesn't give her bonuses for that, does it?
No, this is more of trying to not have them fly away, because giant cat. Giant predator.
She also has the animal affinity feat. I don't know if that does anything here.
It's only to handle animal and ride. This is true. However, his presence is still there and still intimidating because they're birds. Not exactly bright. But yes,
If I hold my, they're not exactly bright, so if I hold my cape up in front of them, will they forget he's there?
All right. So, you ask the birds what they know. You kind of try to get it down to what exactly a half orc is. Basically, trying to use like bipedal, quadruped, and the like. And well, shit. The bird. One bird with a quail. Let's go with a quail, just cause.
Sorry, I don't know what you mean. I just got here 5 minutes ago.
Oh, great! We found the good feathers.
Is anyone else thinking the gecko?
I mean, I can ask some friends real quick, but I don't know. Miss.
Add a little more inflection, we have an Italian mobster.
We found the good
Hey.
feathers from Animaniacs.
Hey, you keep quiet about that, little one. You don't ruffle any feathers, get me?
I'm kidding. It does not say that.
Offer them a silver piece. It's shiny.
Or a cracker.
That sounds racist.
Hey, you trying to say something, Ian? You trying to say something?
Just because my
You know what?
father was a
Yes.
crow, you trying to say something? Hmm?
Oh, that was a... Man, Dumbo was a trip. Let's see. From the birds so far, they seem to be not helpful. For Sarah, diplomacy, please. Let me see if there are other birds. Damn. Not even them. Oof.
What do you need to say anything else?
I'll show you. Let's see.
You said diplomacy?
Yep, diplomacy.
That is the best roll.
Nat
Yeah.
20?
Nat 20.
Plus 6, so 26.
Nice. You go up to, I can think is probably in one of the older trees, a good solid oak that's pretty damn big. It just so happens to be the tree that has the birds on.
Fair bite.
You walk up and Greenman Sylvan, I assume.
Yeah.
Now don't forget, Sylvan is kind of a bit more broken, but you did choose an older
Well, I
one.
mean, I do have Treant, too.
As a language?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's Treant.
It's a
No,
language of trees, man.
Yeah, I know. It could. It's basically that you can get better than Sylvan, but it's still going to be a few gaps.
That's fine.
Just small gaps, though. It's like, hold on. Hi.
Hello, friend.
Hi. How can I help you?
Job's done.
Have you happened to see... it was a woman, right?
Mm.
A woman on 2 horses come through here recently.
Woman?
Have you seen a 2-legger and 2 4-leggers?
Oh. Hmm. Besides you all?
Besides us, yes.
My vast knowledge.
It's not a 1.
That was real close. I do. I did see them, but I can't remember.
Can't remember which direction?
Yes. They went... I did know that she only took one.
Hmm.
One, the other she freed.
Hmm. So, so say, one moment, please. Thank you so much. She'll look to the group. Well, she's set the other horse free, and she's down to one horse, so if that helps with our tracking.
Not really, because of how muddy the tracks are.
Where's the sun in the sky?
Let's see, it was about afternoon that you did this little fight. Been a couple, maybe one more hour. It's a little past mid. It's almost getting close to setting.
Okay, so you could tell a direction based on where the sun is in the sky.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you could.
She'll turn back to the tree. Was it towards the sunset or away from the sun?
It was... Toward.
Alright. That at least gives us a direction-ish.
Wait. Which one?
What do you mean? Which sun? There's only one sun.
No, which one?
Which horse?
Oh, the one with the two-legger.
Oh. Yes. Son.
Okay. Well, thank you, my good friend.
Thank you. Bye. So I take it you relay the information,
Yeah.
I guess?
And I'll take Gar, say, 100 feet
Yeah.
down the road in that direction and see if he can pick up the scent again.
Yeah, I'll leave them to give them the information of the other half towards the sun.
Mm.
I say going like 100 feet down the road in the appropriate direction and then trying again.
Alright. So he goes down. So Garth heads down that way. Sniffs some more. Kind of goes back and forth, kind of up the way, getting closer to you all. And he snarls.
Is that success or fist?
You since you've been with enough, that's his piss snarl.
Poca will come and try and help, because why not? $15 for an assist.
Alright. How is Poca going about this? I'm also curious. For just tracking out, yeah.
That's a good question. Poca will sink his feet into the mud a little bit And we'll bend down like Garth is, like following along with Garth, and just trying to like, since we're not moving very much, sense a different type of vibration or something. I don't know. He doesn't smell, so it would be different.
Okay.
I guess it'd be slightly more like feel based, I guess.
Alright. The particular vibrations he feels out, and with Garth, the tracks have the scent Garth is finding no luck with. As for the tracks, it is also disappearing. Or rather, he's not able to keep track of it completely.
Crafting shit's expensive.
Any other leads, or are we?
I'm trying to think of something. How tall are the trees?
2-story. The biggest one is 3.
I'm gonna climb one.
Okay, climbing check.
Cause what the fuck not? Aha! Okay.
Are you sure Cyrus or I shouldn't be doing that?
She'll stick her tongue out and climb with a whole skill of 15! Haha!
Woo!
Let's see, for a particular thing.
And mind you, she's doing this in a skirt and heels! Aha!
And with that, you have disadvantage now. With that, how does that define a footprint? That they do. However, Sierra, part of the survival check is looking for those disturbed pieces of ground and tree branches. The tree branches aren't necessarily low enough that they would get broken like that, and it is currently summer from my description, so no branches, not too many branches at all.
I'd like to look at the shoes on the other horses. I'm guessing if they're stored in the same place, they probably belong to the same group, which means they might have same horseshoes, so I could possibly ID the horseshoes specifically.
Okay.
Using my crafting knowledge.
Once I'm to the top of the tree, I'd like to do a perception check.
Okay, for you don't make it all the way to the top, but you at least make it to the second branch. The second story. You make it pretty well. You're able to see quite a bit.
My goal was to get high enough to where I could see possibly a rider.
Mm-hmm.
Is this going to be a craft check or an engineering check?
What's your craft? Specifically.
I have weapons, alchemy, armor, and mechanical.
Well, let's go with engineering with that. Well,
I was like, horseshoes don't have a specific skill. I looked.
yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out with that particular thing. Actually, I'm gonna say crafting.
Here we go with what?
Crafting. Go with your second highest crafting skill.
Okay.
I don't know. That's the best I could figure. Since there's no real check, I don't know. Yes, you would. The latter. You can see through some if you're high enough.
I don't know if I'm looking for a maker mark or in the mud or what, but.
Mm-hmm. 19 decline. Okay, yeah, you were able to get up to the last branch for that, Sarah. And
So, perception check at this point?
yes. And for Len, while I'm waiting for Sierra's roll, let's see. You bring over one of the horses, inspect its horseshoes. There's no specific maker's mark that you're aware of, because since horse hooves are not supposed to be as ornate as the others, and these were supposed to be more agricultural than war, or at least most of them.
Well, smiths like putting mark just because even horseshoeing can be one of the things that they was hooved especially well. I mean, they put their mark.
Oh, I know, and that's what I'm getting to. However, you do notice some kind of at least some kind of small marking, I guess. There is a somewhat uniform. Well, is there? I don't know if there would. From this particular one, and yes, blacksmiths mostly do have some kind of blacksmith mark. I don't think these would have them. I don't think, unless you can think of a legitimate reason, because.
Well, again, assuming this was a professional smith, they mark. If failing that, I should be able to possibly identify, technique of the smith. Once these are all done by the same guy, at which point I can look for his specific, style of, hammering or imprint in the mud from the shoe.
All right, fair enough. All right,
marks of the particular smith. So
yeah. Basically, you're getting their kind of brand. Okay, I can see that. Okay, you do get a general gist. So you can roll a perception, I guess, for survival?
I was assuming that would be tracking.
Yeah.
In which case, I'm going to bring Cyrus over and point out what she needs to be looking for.
All right. And for Sarah, while you're doing that, Sarah goes up to the tree, to the last bit of trees, looks around. You are currently in the flatlands, I think. Yeah. With your particular view, you do have a good eye and everything. You can kind of see Veneno off in distance. At least some of the wall come up. Other than that, spotting a specific target, you're not seeing any horses or.
What about mud cloud or dust cloud or something?
dust.
Mm-hmm. This is true. 25 with that. With this... No. There is not. Huh? Yeah, there... What there? Hold on, I'm trying to think of something. You do actually see some smoke.
Aha! Guys, I found smoke!
Alright. Let's see if it matches what I'm trying.
Peddling is 10 gold, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always 10.
For some reason, I was thinking 100. I would be thinking of a
For what?
He was trying to remember what broke down to what in money. Okay. Any luck with the 33?
33? Yes, it is easier to track. It did blend in a little bit with some of the more larger creatures around here, but kind of being able to discern it. Cyrus is back on the trail, also with the smoke that's rising, a very faint smoke from Sarah as she slowly climbs down from the tree. Same general direction.
All right.
Heading that way.
We have determined to split this party apart across the continent.
Pretty much, almost.
I'm sorry. He isn't ready.
I'm sorry. I didn't think y'all would chase her, honestly.
We're like the fucking Mounties, man.
Sorry, I'm having flashbacks where they subdivided the party into each of their individual members doing different things. Oh my god.
It's a Nexus all over again.
Why are you shopping?
Well, baby steps first. We only split into 2 parties.
Oh, I thought you were going to subdivide further.
No, we're all going that way.
Oh, okay. I redact.
So you do start going that way. Start right now.
Everything else, we have the advantage. Thanks to me, we can travel while she sleeps.
Ah.
Because we don't need to sleep.
But
If you're going to spend days doing that, it gives me plenty of time to do what
I certainly hope we don't spend days. I am pretty sure, like most cliche criminals, they're gonna get to a certain point. It's like, I am X number of hours away. I can take 5 now and breathe. Oh God!
You do come across the area as the smoke is billowing more and more, though it's more stationary than you thought it would be, and it's much more darker than you thought it would be. As you arrive at the smoke plume, or somewhat, you find the grass has been substantially burnt. It's a very wide field of at least a 20 foot, at least a 20-foot radius of just burnt grass. Some of it has been turned into ash, and a single and that's what's creating the smoke. As you get closer, the very peculiar scent hits you all. It's almost as bad as almost choking of like smoke when you're doing barbecue and it gets really smoky. It gets in your face, kind of chokes, and it smells of just very nasty. It's a very upsetting smell.
I'm gonna drop a detect magic.
Yeah. Detecting it, you do detect that it is magical in some way.
Would it be craft alchemy, or the CSI the area to basically see that she jumbled herself too much and set off her nitroglycerin?
You may attempt.
Because I think what happened is her crystals went off. That's 12 plus craft alchemy, so 22.
Okay. You trying to attempt it, trying to figure out what exactly happened here. From your particular perspective, it isn't. She either had, as you said, jostled a few and they suddenly exploded, or she had a very large, substantial bomb packed with something in it to serve some kind of use, and it went off. It was either intentional or accidental.
Alright, well, this might be the end of the trail. Look around. I'm not sure if she exploded or not.
I'll ask the trees.
Alright, any particular tree you're going up to?
The oldest looking one. I.e. the biggest.
Alright. The biggest one is only about Hug's length. Like, it's not too big. And after this, I will have to go back. And Linlin cannot rage. She does not have a rank in Barbarian. Or does not have a immature Barbarian feat. However, if you did, you may. You definitely may. Okay, at first I was like, what? And then I was like, oh, Asian monk.
Is that thing where you kind of cocked to the side, you got your hands in front of you, you just got to peer through the...
You do the kind of thing that you read in books. And some of the illustrations of some of the more adventurous books that are some of your guilty pleasures that you deny once more reading. Try to get it, and you channel some of that, but the full effect does not come in of having a full mind flashback.
Well, I don't need to have like one of those Wolverine, somehow my tracking skills use a cutscene. I just try to...
Yeah.
I'm looking for body parts, if nothing else.
There are no body parts. Because... using your own experience from everything, hypothetically, this is from what you have been telling of this half-orc, from bombastic and alchemy and magic, you can kind of figure that she's some kind of alchemist. So barring that, you kind of also remember the arrow bomb or crystal bomb that had been shot at you all in the fire, created a very similar effect. So this leads more from accidental to intentional.
So they're
And she was not blown out.
She's trying to cover her tracks by, setting off a big bomb. Alright, hunt is still on. This was arson.
Yes, intentional arson of poor, innocent nature. And for
porgs.
right, and for Lynn, you go up to a tree. To the oak tree. What?
Have you seen a two-legger on a four-legger come through here? Which
Yeah!
What?
Yeah!
You're okay. I promise, you're safe. It's okay. She'll, like, stroke the tree.
Thunder boom.
Thunder big boom.
Not no. Cloud, smoke, not much. See not.
Well, you tried. Well, I got nothing, guys. Other than there was a big boom.
Working on it.
Alright. Ew, and is that how it's pronounced?
It's pronounced ow.
That poor squirrel. So, Ow and Garth attempt to take up the scent, and immediately begin scratching at their noses and kind of get away from the general area.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah. But Resilient as in Garth is pissed now at how this woman has kept on attempting her. He wants his prey, damn it. Goes around the area looking for tracks. You all kind of joining him as well, and there's none. Quite literally nothing.
Can I go past the explosion range and, like, the 4 points and find a tree in 4 points and ask them if they saw her?
Okay, we've been here a little bit now, so Detect Magic should be able to tell me the second round or more function. I.e., being able to discern between magical auras and strength and location.
Mm-hmm.
As well as a possibility to make an Arcana check to identify them.
Okay. Bear with me. This is a lot of improv on the fly, so bear with me.
No, I hadn't figured that. We're dealing with classic GM wants this to get away type.
Plus, I do need to get to my meeting.
Well, if you want to call it here, go to your meeting, think about it while you're at your meeting, and come back, you can do that.
Okay, I will.
I'm just
I'll
reminding
think
you
of that.
that I have Detect Magic going here, so...
Oh, I know, and I think I have an answer for you. I'll get back to you more solidly, though.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
See you.
And bye.